One of the most common questions I get is around nutrition, and specifically how to get the most out of your diet when you're at school. Playing a high level of sport, and especially rugby, it means you need the right fuel to get you through your day. So that's academics, your sporting commitments, and then you need to recover appropriately. All of this on a traditional school diet can be tough. So here's a guide to help you through. The first focus is the protein foundation. Protein, you likely know, is the key for recovery and muscle growth. Really important for rugby players. You need protein at every meal, and often in the school diet, this portion of protein can be somewhat disappointing. If the main option is pretty weak, then try to either double up on some natural stuff. So for example, at breakfast, go for the extra eggs, perhaps even a pint of milk, or load up on the Greek yogurt if that's available. For lunches and dinners lacking that essential protein, you can top up afterwards with high protein snacks. Things such as a bag of nuts, even a chewy tuna sandwich, cottage cheese, potentially on a bagel, and even like peanut butter. Some really simple options which are already readily available and can be bought easily from the shop. For those of you who like to track your macros, around 1.5 to 1.8 grams of protein per kilogram body mass is about right to meet your daily requirements. So how do we work that out? What we do is we take our body weight in kilograms and times that by the amount of protein that we need. So we identified that 1.5 to 1.8 grams of protein is required per kilogram body mass. Let's take the upper limit, so 1.8 times, let's use roughly my body weight, 84 kilograms. That gets us to about 151 grams of protein per day. Perhaps the biggest hack to supplement your school diet is to drink a pint of milk before bed. This protein source is high in casein, as well as whey and electrolytes, which releases protein slowly throughout your sleep. This naturally aids your recovery overnight. So moving on to carbs. Carbs are often avoided by some, but don't fear them. If you've got a big training session or a match, then this is your fuel. Potatoes, pasta, rice, load up the plate. Steering away obviously from any fried options such as chips. If the school portion is pretty small, which is often the case, again you can rely on your snack options. This is where you need to be topping up with a banana, perhaps some malt loaf, some rice cakes, again using perhaps peanut butter, ticking off that protein option as well, or even some oat bars. So there's no need to overcomplicate nutrition. Supplements are just expensive shortcuts which ultimately are lacking the nutrients which real food provides. So the overall advice is to focus on the canteen, double up on the portions where it counts, and if it is not possible, then fill in the gaps with deliberate but natural snacks. These simple tips will help fuel your performance and recovery. Don't forget to drop me a follow and tag a teammate who needs to hear this.